Oh boy, seems like there's always a ruckus with the B.M.A family. Much obliged for the scoop, ladies. Well, how about it? Sure does seem a mite suspicious, don't it? Might be worth taking a gander. Suspected of poisoning, but no solid proof. The clue we're hunting might be hiding there. Let's gather our gear and mosey on over to the police department close by. Got a good old friend there. No matter how fishy it looks, we can't just bust in and start asking...
Get these scoundrels behind bars. That'll teach them to behave.
I swear, I didn't steal it.
Ain't a fella allowed a bit of trust in this place?
Silence! I'll not hear any more excuses. Now get your asses moving.
Well, howdy there. Looks like you're working mighty hard catching all them varmints. Doing a bang-up job for this fine country, if I do say so myself.
Huh? Who are you? State your purpose. Since when did this place become a marketplace?
Now, let me introduce myself proper-like. I'm Dulce, and this here is the Traveler. That ring any bells for you?
Dulce? You remind me of someone I know. But that accent... And who did you say this was? The Traveler, they said. Seems we have a rather distinguished guest. I am Chief Yi Young-pyong. What is the purpose of this abrupt visit?
Reckon you recall that little old incident over at Minister B.M.A.'s place? We were just wondering if you might have a scrap of info about that, Chief.
Ha! We have a nepotistic hire at the top of the Ministry of War, and now nobody's come barging in here with questions.
How dare... Wait, keep it together. I'm Dulce right now. Chief, could I bend your ear for just a sec?
You're pushing for a good beating, young man. Who do you think you are? Thinking you can bend my ear? Ha!
Come on now, it won't take but a minute, Chief. I'm telling you, you'll be kicking yourself if you don't hear me out.
Fine. Just make it quick.
You're an old classmate of the Chief Royal Secretary, ain't you? Solving this incident is mighty important to saving him.
I have heard the Traveler is close with Mungyong, but all I have to go on are your words.
Still as flippin' and clueless now as he ever was. No wonder he's still single.
What? Wait a moment. I recognize that voice. That's exactly what Mungyong always used to say. Now, hold on. Mungyong? Aren't you supposed to be exiled? How did you manage to get into the police to pull...
What's that? You've got the wrong guy. I'm Dulce.
You sure you're not the one needing a good old whooping?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on holding them for long anyhow. Young Pyong, shut your goop bop hole, you hear?
Ugh, are you mad? Is this how you greet an old friend after all these years? Asshole.
Not as mad as a feller who wanted to pack snow in a box and send it to the king when he was knee-high to a grasshopper.
You know what? I'm actually glad you're here. Did you hear about all the mayors of Bukpo dying on their first night?
Well, yeah, but don't you want to ask why I'm strutting around looking like I just rolled off a haystack first?
The thing is, I've been appointed as the next mayor. I don't want to die. Can you take my place instead, please?
You deranged loon. Is that how you treat a friend? I ought to sick a gumiho on you.
Bastard. You're gonna let your friend die and leave his elderly mother all alone? Is that it?
And you reckon it's fine for me to just up and kick the bucket? I got me a wife, you know. I ain't looking to meet my maker just yet.
Huh? Oh, indeed. I heard that the traveler from Donghae province became a Hyunghwaing. I heard that before this idiot was exiled, they were even appointed as an official at the royal secretary's office. Could you cover me for a few days? Handling a mere ghost should be no great feat for you, right? Didn't you come here to check out the Unshil incident? Once you're Bukpo's stand-in mayor, you'll have the official authority to act.
Hold your horses there. You can't go abusing public authority like that. Well, I reckon I ain't one to talk, seeing as I'm the one on the run.
Oh, thank you, truly. Since I got the order for Bukpo, I haven't slept a wink worrying about my dear old mother. My fortunes foretold an auspicious visitor from the south. That must be you, traveler.
And you call yourself a chief? Scared of a ghost of all things. What? Why are you staring at me like that? Got something to say, traveler? Well, anywho, you sleep tight like a baby while our traveler here sorts out all this ghostly rigmarole. Got it?
You're still going around with that Hanji County accent? Look at me. I'm a true Soulite now.
Yeah, I can clearly see you're full of more shit than a stable. Let's get moving, traveler. We got us a mighty long road ahead.
I'll send word ahead to the Bukpo office and ensure they take special care of you.
Yep.
you're the new stand-in mayor we've been expecting? Well, looks like we'll be digging a grave for Yang Wai next.
Huh. Look at you throwing your weight around right from the get-go, huh? Do you even know who you're talking to? Huh?
And you are? Quite the confident one for just a servant of the new mayor, aren't you?
Servant? I get it. With all the mayors dropping like flies, you're just soaking up all the power. I can see right through you. When our traveler here cracks this mystery wide open, you're gonna be next in line for a real rootin' investigation.
Well, anyways, I'm sure you're tired from your journey. Please make yourself at home and rest up.
Might you be the new mayor? Do not be alarmed. I come with a favor to ask of you. I am Hongmyeon, second daughter of the first deputy minister Paemuryeong. Mayor, I beg you for justice on behalf of me and my sister. Please discover the truth about our servant Eunxi's death, and follow that thread to the whole truth. Well then, I shall return to you soon.
Ah! Why, I must be seeing things. We have a walking corpse here. This? Well, you know what they say about the Pukpo office. We handle our duties with honesty and speed.
So, you figured our mayor's fixing to cross over to the other side, huh? Already got a pine box waiting in the wings, that right?
I never said anything about crossing over. It's more like a fatal workplace accident.
Shut your keep-up hole. Ain't nobody dying today. Mayor, did you manage to catch some Z's? Did anything happen? Hongmyeon. That name's tickling my memory. All right. She's the second daughter of the first deputy minister. Word has it he's got two daughters who are so purty, the news of them done traveled all the way to Seoul. Now, once upon a time, I got offered a chance to meet one of them. But y'all know I'm hitched tight, so I had to pass.
The daughter of the first deputy minister with some nobody like you. My, you are so full of...
Ah! Just pulling your leg. Pay me no mind. But, how'd you come to know about Lady Hongmyeon, traveler? Sure thing. We might as well go whole hog from the get-go. This office must have some records lying around somewhere.
Unshil's case, you say? But why? The police have long finished their investigations. But there's a pound of work needing your attention. And Lady Hongyeon, she's...
I reckon you can start by putting that coffin away. If you don't, I might just have to report you for insubordination, you hear? Don't y'all fret about the other office work. Young Pyong will handle all that when he hustles over here.
Asked for a ghost-busting mayor, and look at us now with a mayor who's possessed. Sheesh. Come, come. It's just inside, right this way. Allow me to guide you.
Ain't no need for a guide. I'm sure you got plenty to do. We're fine on our own, so just skedaddle. I can read faster than a jackrabbit on a hot griddle, so let me go ahead and see if I can find anything. Let's see. Here it is. The victim's a servant at the first deputy minister's residence. Witnesses said she had herself some lunch and then headed out to toil in the fields. Then she came on back and enjoyed her supper, same as any other day. Shortly after, she started showing symptoms and then passed on, all in the span of an hour. This here sounds an awful lot like another case we know. Let's see what her symptoms were, shall we? Chest pain, breathing difficulties, loss of fluids, vomiting. Sure sounds like a classic case of poisoning to me. Time of her death suggests her supper might have been spiked with something nasty. And the toxicology report was worked on together with the police. I sure hope Yang Pyong wasn't dragging his feet. Ah, here it is. Now, it says here they went and stuffed her neck with rice, then yanked it out half a day later and fed it to some old chicken. But that chicken's been clucking just fine for 3 days now, so it looks like they hit a dead end. I know Yang Pyong can be lazier than a hound dog in the summer, but he gets things done right. And these records, well, they're solid as a rock. So what in tarnation killed Unshil? Maybe they was trying to cover up something else with poisoning? Nope. Says here her body turned dark and they ain't found a single wound on her. But judging by the symptoms she showed, it's gotta be some kind of poison what done the deed. Anyways, this here don't tell us much else. If it did, they'd have the culprit in cuffs by now. Why don't we just mosey on over to the minister's place? The scene of the crime might have a different tale to tell. This place is bigger than a barn. Can't figure how someone manages such a fancy place on just a normal salary. Now let me do the honors, Mayor. Anybody home? Anybody home?
Yes, yes, I'm coming! What? Did you just call for me? A servant never calls at the gate. Are you nuts?
Oh, well, howdy there. No. It's just that my master here done got a frog in their throat, so y'all gotta pardon us. Now, I heard one of the minister's servants passed on recently. Ain't y'all caught the rascal responsible yet?
How dare you? Do you not realize whose house this is? Malbok, fetch some salt. Gotta ward off this bad luck at the gate.
I'm sure wasting such expensive salt on us ain't gonna go unpunished. Oh, did I plumb forget to introduce you to the new mayor of Bukpo?
You look like an outsider. With all the mayors dying, is this what we've come to? It'll be bad luck messing with something like this. Besides, there's nothing more to dig into. Oh, fine. I can't deny the new mayor, can I? Might as well come in then. The minister is not at home currently, so leave as soon as you can and don't cause any trouble.
I reckon the gatekeeper would dig his heels in and keep us out. Well, ain't that a load off my shoulders? I know them lawmen already nosed around and all, but we still ain't got a clue, right? Why don't we start from scratch and try to cobble this here puzzle together? Let's head on over to the servants and see what they got to say.
My back. Suppose rain's coming tomorrow. And this blasted work, it never ends.
Y'all know about that poor soul who passed on recently? What kind of person was she? Did she have any enemies?
Ah, you talking about Unshu? Enemies? Oh, no, not at all. She was more like a maiden sent from heaven above.
It's just a doggone shame what happened to such a gentle soul. So y'all really ain't suspicious of anyone?
Ain't no wonder the police investigators found nothing. Not much for him to work with, really.
Now, let's see. Got to make some rope now. Maybe chop some wood before dusk? Oh, didn't she? Yes. Had she not died, she was going to be the mistress of some rich fella, living the easy life. Poor girl.
Well, bless my heart. That ain't an easy road either. You reckon she might have rebuked it and things went south from there?
Why would she refuse? They promised to free her and her mother with the money they were promised. I wish I could wear a fancy silk dress too, instead of working myself to the bone until I die.
I wonder what's for lunch today. The corn we had last time was real good. Victim? You mean Unshu? What do you think? I mean, she was a servant, same as me. I mean, well, not exactly the same.
How come? What made Unshield different from y'all? Was she promised something different?
She had a pretty face. In fact, today was the day she was to be transferred up to Seoul. It's never good for a servant to have a pretty face, but no one deserves to go like that. Poor thing.
You scared me there. Haven't seen you around. You are not from these parts, are you? You mean the incident? Don't tell me you're also saying Unshil died from some poison, I'm not buying it.
Eh? Say what now? Why not? Records show clear as day she died from some kind of poison.
The police aren't stupid. They do this all the time. So why do you think they already gave up? All she ate right before she died was dinner. And they found nothing in the whole kitchen. Anything besides that... Well, I guess there was a little hubbub about a shooting star falling in the swamp.
Oh, how I wish I could go to Seoul, feast on some yuck candy, and watch the street performances. Beats me. But it does seem odd, doesn't it? He's one of the most powerful men in the country, right?
True enough, and that commute must be a real bear. What made him settle down in this here spot for a house?
It's all on the account of his sick daughters. Even the best healers couldn't do a thing for them. From what I heard, he picked a far-off place with clean air and fresh water for them. There's that Go school nearby, too. But all that don't matter much now. Life sure seems like a puzzle sometimes, doesn't it?
We got bits and pieces from here and there, but nothing seems to fit together now, does it? There's gotta be something. Something that'll tie this whole thing together. Huh? Who's that? Judging by her fancy duds, she's gotta be a noble. Must be one of B.M.A's daughters. Well, she ain't as purty as my missus, but she's a looker, all right. Pretty enough for news of her to reach all the way to Seoul. Well, she might be a tad wet behind the ears, but if she's part of the family, she must know a thing or two, don't you think? I was fixing to grab a bite before my belly riots, but let's see if we can rustle up some info from her first.
Huh?
Howdy, name's Dulce, and this here's the new mayor of Bukpol. We were poking around for any info about that incident involving Unshil. So, if by any chance you'd heard anything on the matter... what's that now? Huh? Well, I'll be. Can't you speak? Now, well, ain't that something new? You see, there's this, how do I put this? Does she even know what's been going on?
To mutter to oneself in front of others. You must be mad. Get out of my house at once!
Well, shoot. To meet the esteemed first deputy minister in the flesh like this, why, it's a downright honor. I'm Dulce, and this here is the traveler I serve. We're on an official investigation straight from the police department.
The police chief sent you. The nerve. Wait. Where have I seen you before?
Oh, I'm just a mere servant from Hanji County. No one of any concern to a highfalutin minister like yourself.
Right. There would be no reason for an exiled man to show up at my house during a time like this. How absurd. Anyway, the investigation was closed. I will not have you rummaging around any longer. If I catch you snooping around here again, I will drag you to the Investigation Bureau myself.
The Bureau? Well, I know you're a minister and all, but the Bureau is His Majesty's... shoot, never mind. I didn't say nothing. Ah, well, time to saddle up and hit the trail. Y'all take it easy, and we'll catch you next time, you hear?
Scoundrels.
Well, ain't nothing we can do now. Let's head on, traveler. See you around, lady. Oh, she's done skedaddled already.
Father, is something wrong? It's rather chilly out today. Please, let's go inside.
Oh, if it isn't my eldest son, pride of the Bear family. No one compares to you, son.
Phew. Of all the folks, he just had to show up, didn't he? Shouldn't he be sitting pretty at the palace right now? What's he doing at home? Much obliged for your timely help, traveler. Whew, that was a real close shave. Since we can't poke around the minister's estate now, how about we take a gander and see what's around here? That's right. Ain't no such thing as a perfect crime. Every crime leaves a trail, just like a donkey in a stable. That's right. Ain't... Well, we couldn't find nothing worth our while. Now, why do you reckon the minister got his britches in such a twist? Did something ruffle his feathers, or... Huh? What's she doing out at this hour? Wait, ain't that the minister's daughter we saw earlier? What if she runs smack dab into a tiger? Quick, let's hurry on after her. My word, how does she walk so dang fast? Like a rabbit being chased by a fox. Sheesh.
Her and then visiting.
Huh? Traveler, do you hear something?
Tell them not to worry. Everything is fine.
Understood, my lord.
Is that the minister? Can't hear what they're saying. Gotta get closer.
Who goes there? I think we have a rat sneaking around. Who sent you? Speak, or I'll... A rabbit? Ain't that embarrassing?
stand there. Your friend might die at this rate.
Honey. Your Highness, save me.
This is dire. It must have been a poison arrow. It only grazed him, but the poison's already spreading. Hold on, I need to prepare an antidote. Oh, where's my licorice? Damn it, I must have used it all. Do you know what licorice is? What they use at the apothecary? That plant that has small purple flowers. The longer you delay, the lower the chance your friend has to survive. Get some licorice at once, roots and all. Hurry! The longer you delay... Hand it over to me. That's it. Alright, and then I need... black beans. Now where did I put them? You collected some already? Huh. You're better than most, so hand it over to me. That's it. Alright, and then I need... black beans. Now where did I put them? Here we go. Perfect. Ah, that's right. Roasting black beans reduces their detoxifying properties, but it enhances digestion. So, we need to double boil them over a medium flame, then lower the heat. Ah, bamboo leaves and ladybell too! There. All done. This is a natural remedy for all kinds of poisons. Just pour it into your friend's mouth. Turse? His name is Turse? I recall him going by a different name when we last met. He does have a mole. Man, he certainly isn't a noble. Not at all. And if I heard correctly, he spoke in a Hanji dialect. You're right. It can't be the same person. What? You do not wish to save your friend? Hurry and give him the medicine.
My love, I can't die like this. Traveler, where in the devil's backside are we? I was just looking down Gusum Cliff.
Almost died, but still can't keep his mouth shut. So who might you two be? Why are you here?
Wait a minute. We followed you, didn't we? And not a peep out of you earlier. What changed? And weren't we just with the minister? Where in blue blazes are we now? Oh, everything's spinning like a cyclone.
Pull yourself together. For someone who endured a poisoned arrow, you seem remarkably well. The antidote should begin to take effect, but you must rest a while to fully recover. And the one you encountered was... likely my younger sister, Hongnyeon.
Hold your horses. So you're the minister's missing elder daughter, Bei Zhanghua?
And is that truly surprising? It's not like I'm a ghost haunting the swamp or something.
Oh, I know a fair few folks who ended up as wandering spirits after disappearing like that.
What are you going on about? You know, maybe I will drag you into the swamp and drown you. It's a long story, but my sister and I were born on a most inauspicious day. A date that so rarely occurs, with the sky forsaken by both sun and moon. Claiming that we were hindering his career, our father confined our mother, my sister, and me to a secluded annex. Though our quarters were cramped and stifling, we found happiness in the warmth of our mother's love. One day, our dear mother passed away. From that moment on, we were nothing but burdens to the family. And then, I overheard what Father was planning. He was going to... The two of us... That bastard! My father wanted to kick us out of the house. And you will never guess the ridiculous excuse he concocted. He was planning to spread a disgusting rumor that Hongyun and I had become pregnant! Extramarital pregnancy! We had never even been allowed to leave the house once in our lives! That night, we tried to escape his cruelty. But poor Hongyun got caught, and I didn't get very far.
Now, why would someone who rose up them ranks, becoming first deputy minister and all, feel so insufficient that he had to go and harm his own kin like that? You know, I was pondering how I could repay you for saving my hide. So that's the long and short of it, huh? Bless your heart, you must have been through the ringer. You see, our traveler here ain't the type to sit on their hands after hearing such a tale, right?
What? Are you suggesting you'll bring Hongyun to me? With skills that can't even evade a single arrow? Oh, well, in that case, hold on. I have made some preparations myself. Oh, where did I put it? Here we are. I was so distressed we got caught trying to leave that day, so I concocted this to use when I went to get Hongyun later. Here, take this sedative. It's powerful enough to put a bull to sleep. I'm sure it will be of use to you somehow.
Well, looky here. You sure got a knack for medicine. First the antidote, and now a sleeping potion?
And take this as well. Hongyun may be alarmed if you suddenly come for her. This will be proof enough that I sent you. Remember, my father is the most powerful man in this country, so don't make a fuss, and return without drawing attention.
Agreed. Traveler, let's keep digging into this after we've rescued Lady Hongyun. Let's skedaddle. Lady Hongnian! Shh. Don't be afraid now. Now listen, your sister sent us for you. Come on, let's go meet your sister. Hurry! All right. Now that we've hightailed it out of there, we'll be with your sister in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Traveler, they might have already caught wind of her escape. We could have some varmints on our tail. I'll take Lady Hongdion and head on out of here first. You cover our tails and follow behind, you hear? I reckon you can't wait to see your sister. I get it. We're almost there. Just hang tight a bit longer.
servant and my sister.
Here, don't say at your service. Whew. Got myself turned around for a sec, but we made it.
홍련. 홍련. My dear Homyeon. I had feared the worst.
My dear Chonghua, so this is where you've been. Still up to your little tricks?
Yeah, First Deputy Minister. Shoot, but how? We put them all to sleep.
I've been looking for you ever since you left. It seems there are things you are still unaware of. While you fled alone that night, Hongyeon cast herself into this very swamp.
What? Do you mean Lady Hongyeon? She was a ghost?
Father, was our poor mother not enough? Must you see us sisters dead to be satisfied?
Don't you dare call me father anymore. I can tolerate it no longer.
What? I don't... What do you mean?
Bearing a child out of wedlock. Or should I say, the story about your mother.
What?
Why would the daughter of such a prestigious family have married a nobody like me? Do you have any idea what it was like for me to put up with it because of her family's influence?
So, you chose to lock the three of us in the annex all this time? But... why? Why are you telling me this now?
That's simple, isn't it? You were useful, but now your usefulness has come to an end.
Mother wasn't enough. Hongyeon too. Curse you. Even in death, I shall curse you.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Lady Chonghua! One of you! Oh, gods, no!
I am now free from all my troubles. Now we must prepare for something greater. Let us leave.
Yes, my lord. What the hell is going on here? And what about Lady Hongyeon? I don't understand. us out!
Lady Zhenghua! Oh, my stars!
As if you had never bloomed.
And Lady Hongyun, too?
Wither away.
Cloud rise! I felt a disturbing energy and came to investigate.
What? The chief officiant of the Udo school? Well, I'll be. This is gonna take a spell to explain. Actually, can we first find somewhere safer to speak? If you hadn't shown up just now, we'd be pushing up daisies.
Agreed. The Wudo school isn't far from here. Let us go there for shelter. Yep.
Here's the Udo school. By the way,
Only with an unclouded mind can things become truly clear. Today was one of those days.
oh, really? And I'm wondering, is it because you're a dough wielder that you're always talking in riddles?
But aren't you Halim's son? Why are you wandering around dressed like that? What's with the mole? Where did you pick up that axe? Ah, I see. So that's how it happened.
I cannot deceive my father's friend. Yes, there's something I absolutely must do.
All right, I won't ask any more. Might you tell me what occurred in the swamp earlier? So, there was an incident where a servant died, and the older sister of the family went missing. But as soon as you found her, you were hit by a poisoned arrow, and matters escalated when trying to rescue the younger sister. There are definitely a lot of things that don't add up. and there seems not a proper explanation for anything.
It seems like the key to unraveling this tangled thread lies in the past of the Bear sisters.
Could you possibly find an item that was carried around by one of the sisters?
Why are you asking for... Ah! The mystical relic of the Udo school. A mirror revealing a person's past.
Being able to recall a brief conversation from 20 years ago. You truly are Halim's son.
I knew we shouldn't just overlook the conversations between Lady Changhua and Lord B.M.A.
This is a well-worn trinket. The past is a path we've already walked. The truth can be cruel sometimes. You might regret facing it.
I'm ready. For us, uncovering the truth of the matter is the most important thing.
If both of you feel that way, let's get the sacred relic moving. Come, follow me.
Is this what you meant by a...
It's simple, really. The surface of calm water is like a mirror reflecting one's heart. O wind that comes before the rain and clouds, I wish to borrow the noble eyes and ears that have witnessed the passage of time for your descendants. Stir the calm waters, and let them glimpse what they desire after peering into the well. Close your eyes and focus on thinking about the sisters.
Did you call for me, Minister?
So, you ranked first place in the state exam. I must say, our faction has high expectations of you.
I'm flattered, my lord. But what do you need of me?
I have a daughter of marriageable age. I wish to have you as my son-in-law.
It would be my honor. I shall serve the faction with utmost loyalty.
However, she is with child.
What?
I promise I will make great use of you.
My lord. Twins born on such an ominous date, an ill omen. Move them to the back room.
My husband, I don't understand. How can you be so cruel to newborns?
Husband, have you no shame? Even after the fall of your family? If you're so concerned, I can arrange for you to join them.
Changhua, Hongyun, isn't this place a bit stuffy?
Huh? Not at all. Mother and Hongyeon are here with me. Me too. Outside, everyone stares at us. It's scarier out there.
Yes, I feel the same, my dears. My dear husband, what a lovely surprise visit. I hear you received a promotion. Congratulations.
I believe I've been neglectful thus far. Please, have a drink.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, have you decided to accept us?
There is something I must tell you first.
Yes?
I will soon marry into the prestigious Zhang family. You are no longer needed, my dear. Farewell.
Please. Not my children. Please.
Father, are we really allowed to eat this?
Of course, as much as you want.
Thank you. Huh? It smells a bit strange. Father, my throat hurts. Onion! Onion!
Oh, managing to survive a lethal dose of poison. And even detecting an odorless one. Impressive. You two may still be of use. So this is the medicine?
It was mixed by Hongyun herself, so there's no doubt about it. As you promised, please build a proper tomb, so our mother can be laid to rest.
I will. Now leave, and tell Unshil to come in.
All right.
Father, our last target has been eliminated.
Good. Now let's get rid of anything that's no longer of use. What should I do? Just like their mother. I'll disgrace them with rumors of a child out of wedlock.
Wait for me. I'll come back for you. I promise.
There's no way for you to survive now, sister. Make your choice.
My heart aches for the sisters. I just can't...
There must be quite a few people.
It's truly barbaric, and what could it be? And why did he try to get rid of the sisters once it was complete? Did he call for Unshil because...
Master, a great calamity has struck the flower-sunken swamp. A deadly miasma is spreading through the area. People in the surrounding area are in grave danger.
The swamp was purified a long time ago. What is the cause? Have you found anything?
Reports indicate 2 young women, combined with the vines of the swamp, becoming yogas.
That must be the child and her sister. I pity their souls. But we must purify that place once more.
Please, Uncle Huaram, I beg you not to do it. They are the victims of this tragic story. When I was hit with a poison arrow, she did not abandon us. She healed me.
Mongyong, even if that were the case, they've already lost sight of their humanity. You understand, don't you? It's simple, really. The surface of calm water is like a mirror reflecting one's heart.
We can both see, well, if we can soothe their sorrows, they ain't gonna harm nobody, you hear? about what we saw in that old well. The minister, he called Unshil in to see him, right? We went to his place to look into Unshil's mysterious murder. Was she another victim of his?
Mongyong, we do not have time to waste. We must find the quickest and surest path.
Yes, sirree, you're right as rain. And the quickest and best way is to ask the man himself. Let's wait till nightfall. In the meantime, let me chew on it a bit. I'll meet you at the minister's house. Remember that?
Who dares wake me at such... Is there no one out there?
Nope, there ain't none left. They all had a little taste of Zhonghwa's sleeping potion. They won't be waking up for a good spell. Not sure how you dodged it last time, but I reckon you didn't see us trying it again, did you?
A sedative? Who sent you? Have the centipedes sent you to kill me? Why? After all I've done for them, cutting loose ends, are we?
Huh? Centipede Market? Oh, I get it now. That's who he was jawing with back at the swamp.
Does the Master still not trust me? Did he send you to kill me?
That's right. We're sending you up Netherworld Creek without a paddle, on his orders. See, he says there's a heap of things he's not too pleased with. You catching my drift? Yeah, what happened to Unshu? We know what you did, so spill the beans.
What? I already sent the report of what happened. After the poison is ingested, it takes effect in a few hours. I completed testing and sent it off for the grand undertaking. Why bring it up now?
Seriously? I've seen folks survive snake bites, but for a poison not to affect a victim for such a long time, well, I'll be.
I did not believe it myself. But as you know, they found no proof at all of Enshil's cause of death.
Makes sense. Ain't nobody ever heard of such a thing, so naturally no one thought of it. And that's why there ain't no proof.
I don't know how it was concocted. I don't. Only that Hungyun made it.
Hungyun? You mean the gal who can't speak a lick? Why would a noble lady be messing with poisons?
I suspect she learned from her mother. She was always interested in medicine.
So you locked up them sisters, used them for their talents, and then tossed them aside once you didn't need them no more?
Kill her? Did Zhenghua say that? My new father-in-law had implied he wanted her gone. But how could I do such a thing to someone I once truly loved? I didn't kill her. I did not. I just had to be harsh with her, as I was unsure if someone was listening in or reporting back.
How can a man who can't even tend to his own kin be expected to run the whole dang country? Some minister you are.
How do you know of such things? Everyone who knows should be dead. So, there is indeed nothing a master does not know. Did he order you to pry such information out of me?
Yeah, sure thing. He told us to shake you down from top to bottom, till there ain't a single secret left in you.
Oh, all right. Fine. I will not hide anything. I am, after all, a minister thanks to his influence. When you return, tell him. Tell him that Muryang is always grateful. I got her a small house deep in the mountains. She promised to spend the rest of her days there in peace. But why do you ask? Please, don't tell me you intend to harm her.
If you're so dang worried about someone you left to rot, why don't you go on and bring her back here?
No, I cannot. Not after all I've done to reach my current position.
Well, we ain't got nothing more to ask. I'm sure you know full well the reputation we carry around these parts. If the authorities catch wind of this, your boy's gonna be left high and dry, an orphan. Are we clear as a bell? It was a pleasure meeting you, Minister. We'll be seeing you again at the Bureau when the time's right. It was a pleasure meeting. some useful information. Ladies Zhonghua and Hongyun's mama's still kicking. If we can track down their mama, maybe that'll ease their pain a bit. I'm sure she's been living a lonely life all this time. I reckon we ought to prepare a little gift or something for her. And we should have enough time to fill the police in on what went down with the Unshil, too.
Traveler, Torse, we need your help. We must fend off the vine monsters. The Pez sisters have become one with the swamp, turning into vengeful spirits.
Where's my Uncle Huada? His powers ought to be more than enough to handle this.
He returned to his realm, stating that he should not interfere with human affairs. He also told me to relay his message to the two of you. No matter how much pity their past holds, they are yogas now, nothing more. We tried to contain them ourselves, but their anguish was too deep for us to handle.
Well, ain't that just peachy? Now he decides to keep his nose out of things. He ain't changed a lick, has he?
We don't know what will happen if their anguish intensifies. Please, help us.
Of course we will. Folks' lives are hanging in the balance. But this ain't what I want for the sisters. Alrighty then. I'll fetch their mama. You hold them up as best you can, you hear? I'll be back as soon as I can. I know you can do it.
Foolish of you to enter my garden. will rend you to poisonous water. My thorns impale you. Slumber. Tremble and become nutrients for my vines. My thorns impale you. You are all going to die. Let the scent send you into slumber.
My children, please stop! Chanhua, Honyan, my children.
Mother? Mom?
If I had known things would turn out like this, I never would have left you. My babies! What happened?
Mom! Mother, is it really you? Mom? Why do you look so old, Mother?
It's been a long time, and you've been through so much. Here, come and try this.
Mom! Mom!
That's right. Let's go together.
Glad I was, Madam, Zhonghua, Honglion. May you be free from all your pain. We'll make sure B.M.A. gets what's coming to him. Leave all your sorrows right here. Seems like we'll never get to know what Lady Hongryon used in that poison of hers now.
Ah, Traveler. Perfect timing. We were just waiting for you. By the look on your face, it seems you've completed the Paltrabels. Excellent work.
Beg your pardon there, healer. How's Lady Yunhua doing?
Your Highness! I greet the Crown Prince!
Ah, Mr. Sun-san. Is this the one you spoke of?
Indeed. This is the traveler who brought peace to Donghae Province, and has been making quite a name for themselves across Hwanghae Province.
Rise, Chief Royal Secretary. You've endured much because of this unworthy Crown Prince.
Oh, no, Your Highness. My only regret is that my own shortcomings prevented me from protecting His Majesty.
Do not dwell on the troubles of the past. My father's illness lingered for so long. Who could have halted those treacherous ministers from seizing power?
Your Highness!
Traveler, words cannot fully convey my gratitude. Without your aid, I almost certainly would have perished alongside my father.
What do you mean, Your Highness? The Traveler and I will stay right here. We will continue to stand guard over you.
Thank you. Truly thank you. But alas, the threat still lingers. Will you continue to lend me your strength to safeguard this land of the morning light?
Traveler.
Traveler.
Take this badge. From this day forth, you are a special inspector of this land.
Your Highness, I am eternally grateful for your favor. Even if it costs me my life, I, Meng Liang, will surely...
Indeed. Let us put the honor of meeting the Crown Prince aside for now, and focus on our tasks.
Chief Royal Secretary, is it true my father was poisoned? Who are these vile culprits?
Yes, Your Highness. I am certain. All the evidence indicates poisoning.
The king's food is always tested first by the royal food taster, is it not? How could he have been poisoned?
His Majesty was served food by the Prime Minister. It happened then.
It's certain that the food served by the Prime Minister, of all people, had skipped the royal taster.
But His Majesty passed away long after he had left the palace.
However, no poison in this land manifests hours after ingestion. How do you explain this?
Yes, the servant who died at the first deputy minister's residence. That servant, Unshil, is the key to all of this. Lord B.M.A had twin daughters, both of whom were quite skilled in herbalism. However, he confined his daughters to a small annex, forcing them to concoct poison for him.
He had his own children create poison, you say? So the one killed by that very poison would have been...
Yes, Your Highness. We heard rumors of a bizarre poisoning at Yuanru, so we went to investigate ourselves. Much like the late king, she perished hours after ingesting the poison, and her body turned black.
Do you mean to tell me the poison that claimed my father's life was concocted by Lord Bei's daughter?
Let's assume they did create such a deadly poison. How did they manage to do it? If they were to mix two poisons with opposite properties to create a counteracting effect, initially the poisons would cause no harm, eliminating the effects of each other. But over time, one would weaken.
So, as one poison is neutralized in the body first, another would manifest.
Exactly. That's why the late king's body exhibited classic symptoms of wolfsbane poisoning.
If wolfsbane was one of them, what was the other poison used?
Swellfish. Swellfish poison. Wolfsbane, channeling fire and metal. Offset by the swellfish channeling water and wood. They are true natural opposites!
We traveled to Bukpo to track down Idok-su, and ran into a rather unexpected individual, a healer named Sodong in the infirmary. He was refining swellfish poison and delivering it to someone. Idok-su was orchestrating the entire operation. In exchange, he was pardoned for his deeds in Donghae province.
If what you say is true, it might just be a game changer. Here, take a look at the preliminary autopsy report of His Majesty. While you were tirelessly working in Hwanghae province, Hado School managed to snatch it. Didn't you go through great lengths to get your hands on this report? I became suspicious when you were suddenly exiled on bribery charges, so I looked into it closely.
How did you... This is remarkable. I'm truly glad you're on our side.
However, there's still one crucial piece missing. We need to uncover who's behind all this. Who are the ones plotting against the Crown Prince? And what is their true objective?
Jang Desu. He is the son of Jang Jungwoo, a loyalist who aided my father's rise to the throne. Why would the family that overthrew my tyrant uncle, Jang Myung, do such a thing, even if poison was discovered in the food he served? Might he not have been deceived into delivering it? If he intended to seize the throne, he would have needed to kill me as well. But he didn't. Sentient market, you say? Ah, yes. Mr. Sung-san spoke of them. A peculiar group rumored to possess supernatural abilities?
Yes, Your Highness. They were behind every case that the Traveler and I resolved. Every single one. They were the ones who concocted the poison to assassinate His Majesty, and unleashed a monster in the former land of the High Clouds. They also provoked the wrath of Samshin's avatar, and even caused the plague to spread.
Aren't they part of this land too? They are my people too. Why resort to such barbarity?
They claim it's to stop the people from depending on the Yogev's power. But in truth, they're just absorbing their power and bending them to their will. They've dressed it up as a noble cause, but it's all about consolidating their own power.
Even if this holds truth, it is difficult to accept. Lord Jang Dae-sung already stands as the most powerful man in this land. Unless he seeks the throne itself, there's nothing for him to gain from this.
If you need a reason, there is one. Blood ties run deep, Your Highness. The tyrant Jung Myung's queen was the daughter of Lord Jang Jung-gu, and your aunt.
Right. That's a detail I overlooked as well. The Jang family has a long history of producing queens.
Even so, what could Lord Jang Dae-sung possibly gain by plotting against me now?
Your Highness, there's definitely something to gain. He believes he's restoring order, restoring everything to its rightful place.
Surely not. Are you suggesting that he's still alive? The ministers were plotting to overthrow the tyrant. If they succeeded, even the royal in-laws would be executed. To save his family, Jang Jung-gu led the coup. The coup succeeded and he became a rebellion hero. Jang Dae-sung now seeks to revive the bloodline that his father buried with his own hands.
Indeed. All
All of this makes sense if the deposed crown prince, the rightful heir of Zhengmyang and the deposed queen, is still alive.
Sung-san, Dulce, and even the Traveler. So, you were all here at the Hado School.
Yunru's director? What brings you here suddenly?
Dulce, or should I say Mengnyong. Military officers are at Yunru searching for you. I came with haste to warn you.
As I thought, you knew my identity all along, didn't you? Why are military officers suddenly investigating Yunru?
They came under the orders of the Prime Minister. They claim that you and I have been conspiring together.
Yes, the man we kept running into in Huanghe, known as the Master. Zhang Desung wasn't just backing the Centipede Market. He is the Centipede Market itself.
The Master is Zhang Desung. Is that what you're saying? Is he trying to seize control of the entire nation?
How could the Prime Minister, who led the country while my father was bedridden, be behind all this?
While the late king was fighting his illness, the Prime Minister held the reins of power, from minor local appointments to major national policies. He had the country right under his thumb. But eventually, His Majesty recovered and resumed his direct rule. Zhang Desung must have felt as if the land of the morning light, which he thought was his, had suddenly been snatched away.
It's all my fault. If only I had been capable enough to serve as regent.
It makes perfect sense that those who once aimed to eradicate Yoge suddenly began gathering them. From their perspective, His Majesty's miraculous recovery was a shock. They must have vowed never to lose power again. due to unforeseen and uncontrollable factors.
The Zhang family have long been the protectors of the Mythic Investigation Bureau, an institute dedicated to the study of yogis and mystical creatures. They're the ones that sealed the Imugi and are, as you know them by today, the Centipede Market. So it must have been easy for Zhang Desung to seize control of the Centipede Market.
There's a fine line between eradicating all the yogis and gathering them to wield control. Their interests must have aligned perfectly. This is quite a shocking twist.
I had heard about it too. I brushed it off back then, but I never thought it would resurface like this. I feel the same, but the more I learn, the more lost I feel. You've tackled many challenges for sure, but they still control countless yogis. Even the nation's guardian beast Bonghuang is under their control, infused with the Odukshi's power. You managed to subdue Idoksu, wielding the Odukshi's power, but if you don't even know the full extent of Odukshi's power, and now Bonghuang is infused with it, my friend, I'm afraid.
I am unworthy, so do not blame yourselves too much. But wait, did the Centipede Market take both of them?
What? Your Highness, please do not say such a thing. No, I don't believe they took both Bong and Huang.
If a solitary dream clings to the tip of a pine branch, perhaps we should seek its companion before it bends.
Indeed, you have remarkable insight, Your Highness. Like a ray of light amidst the darkness. Friend, have you ever seen Bonghuang's tear? When you hold it, a phrase is etched into your heart. It means that a couple separated and longing for each other should hurry to reunite.
Brilliant. Since the mirror reflects Huang's heart, we shall awaken Bong's spirit with the bells. Even if shrouded by the Odukshi's energy, they will find their true form once again. When King Tejo ascended to the heavens, he left behind the 3 heavenly artifacts. These artifacts refer to 3 sacred objects, though the records vary on what they are. Symbolically, it goes like this. A sacred axe that governs life was bestowed upon the royal family. The mirror that reflects one's true nature was given to the tiger, and the bells that awaken spirits were entrusted to the bear. The bells were passed down to our Hado school, and now, traveler, they're in your hands. These bells are not just a tool to summon spirits. They're a sacred artifact that allows communion with legendary beasts. Specifically, for Bong and Huang, it allows the bearer to communicate with Bong. The other sacred object for Huang was taken by Princess Yanhua.
Sanguns have safeguarded the relic of the Tiger Palace for generations, and it turned out to be a mirror that reveals one's true nature.
So where is the life-governing axe, and what does it look like? Never mind. That's not important right now.
Sung-san, will everything really be solved if we simply awaken Bong? Is there something else we need to know?
Resonance. We must achieve resonance once again. Just as Her Highness did in Donghae.
So we're putting all our hopes on the Traveler again. It's embarrassing as a native of the Land of the Morning Light.
When the future is at stake, does one's origin really matter? To cleanse Dark Bonghuang corrupted by the Oduksini, you must attune yourself to it once again. From the look on your face, traveler, it seems your Oduksini is willing to help. That's great.
I'm worried about you. It was tough back then, too. I'm sorry for always burdening you with such heavy tasks. The fate of this land and its people. Traveler, can we entrust it to you once more? Meeting you has been the greatest stroke of luck in my life, truly. For this country, too.
Thank you for your courageous decision, Traveler. The royal family of Sung-san. What shall we do about my aunt? Sung-san, what shall we...
You don't need to worry about Princess Yeonhwa, Your Highness. I will escort her to Mount Ashi. Once we purify B.M.A, she will surely regain her strength. So please, do not worry.
Sung-san, is there nothing I can do to help? I feel as though I'm the only one with no part to play.
The place we're heading to is dangerous. Please stay hidden from military officers.
Sung-san, what shall we do about my aunt?
You don't need... Once we pure...
Sung-san.
The place we're heading to...
Your Highness,